Icaros! Κύριος, ουκ εργάσεστε εδώ.
Ημί τόσο ικανός όσο οι μέτεροι άπαντες.
Ουδή συνεργάσει οι μετέρης, ούτως έχει. Η εργασία δι αν ελαττωθήνε ικανός.
Ως πατήρων γνώση και οι αδελφοί, αλόγως.
What do you have to share with me, Misthios?
Makarios is well placed at the Agogi. The trainer, Iatrocles, will be a hard taskmaster. But he will grow strong and brave.
God's willing, he'll find a way to endure and thrive. It is not easy to send one's heart into the world.
He's eager and bright. And he has Theros there to guide and inspire him. They will support each other.
You demonstrate the wisdom of Athena, Eagle-Bearer. You are a blessing to this family. There are several in the region who could benefit from your presence, Eagle-Bearer. Help them, inspire them, and I'll reward you.
Give me their names.
The farm owner, Laniki, as well as several of the town's important women, Zita, Damia, and Zefxo.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Damia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zefxo?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
Ώστε εις τα άπαντα στους φέροντας άπαντα. Λέξος είναι μια επιθυμία και...
Να τούτον δίνεν το ανεσπασμένα, αλλά όμως η θέτας τιμάς.
Α, Όσος και τεινά ηχιακά, τεινάκε και ιδρύες ονειμένα εξ Ατλαντίδος, ή εκ του προχτούσου.
Οποιούν επιθυμείτε ο άντρες και γυναίκες.
Αιώνια βλακεία ακούγονται.
Μην αφήστε επάντα επιθυμητών ούτε βρίσκεται. Φε και βρίσω. Ότι ούν αγία, μοίρα, τεινά κοσμήματα εκλεκτά. Είδα τεχνουργών ποιούντα βασκάνια και αλεξιτήρια χαρίεντα. Είδα την αδυνάμενον ανέβρινση κλασική αΐνου ωραία, μηδενός αντιπίνου σχεδόν. Πολύση ταύταση το αμαξοφασίο.
Και κόρον διηγείαν, επεβόλμησιν εν ώρες, γλαυκό, ευρεσίτεχνε, πολυλίστη βασίλεια, ο αιολόμος
μεγαλώνει με και
αγιοτάτης.
πολιώνει με, φωνία και φιλοκτώνε, φιλαγρό.
Ίστα έχω ευκοδία και η δίκα λίγος. Ο πατήρ μου έλεγε, μην με δίνε ιδέα. Τον εκπληκτικών της χρεοδοτεί. Εγώ, έστι τούτο το δώρον αυτής εκ τα αφού. Αυτή προσεδέχθη ταύτα προς χάριζου και νυν τη μετέαση. Και ο οίκος πιέστην η πίστης, ήμεν το σου το προσδετή.
Όχι έγιθα άτεωρόμся.
Αλήθεια. Και ο οίκος τι έστειν η πίστη. Ήμεν το σούτο προσδετή.
Τι έστειν η πίστη. Ήμεν το σούτο προσδετή.
Ως γέγηθα θεωρώντας.
Αληθές εστί.
Κατανοώ ότι είσαι
αυτά προς χάριν σου και νυν τιμητέαση. Και ο οίκος τι έστειν η πίστης. Ήμεν το σούτο προσδετή. Ήκουεσαν ότι η θυγάτηρ μου εκκληρονόμησε οικίαν και δούλους παραθύρα.
O Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So, you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zopheras.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
If both you and Zopheras agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Alexios.
I suppose if the eagle bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat. Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses, but not like they do in the athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have Elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way, ride on.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready? Go! Yeah! see?
Coming through! Move! Out of the way! Right, you!
And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Zoferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
If no one taught, people would live alone in their ignorance. By sharing knowledge, we grow closer together.
I might like to get closer.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros. Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
If you have that kind of talent, just call me Pandora. Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Alexios.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Alexios. If you've got some energy left.
Well then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
Thanks, Alexios. You've inspired me to train harder.
Did anyone tell you about the giant bear I killed with nothing but an olive branch?
Yeah, right.
Stay close to me, and you'll see what a true man can do.
You're such a liar.
We should head out and find another beast like that. Oh,
Careful! Get going! Coming through! Move! Move aside! Go on! Get going! Move aside! Go on! Get going! Coming through! Move! Go on! Get going! Coming through!
Come on! Out of the way!
Ενοχλήσω με δάνειον να δίνομαι από πληρού του τόπου. Εξίστα με τη φρονή. Συναλλάσσετε στο τέρμα της οδού. Μηνύες και ο γείτονι.
Απάγεται του.
Αλλαχού ταχαίως!
Clear the way! Έχει μόνο μία ρήψη σέτη. Ουδέτουτο το παλάντιον, παχύεστη ως περέδρα τραπέζι του και σε αναμένει. Μία ρήψη σέτη. Μία ρήψη σέτη. Τύχην αγαθήν λακτήσεις.
Μεταξύ Κρυμνού και Θαλάζη. Και ούτως επανακάμπτει προς το νέο μέρος και λέει:
Ανυπόφορον εστίν οράν.
Γέρε, είστε το γείτονά μου, όσοι νέα προσυστάφη.
Ίσον αρταφεύω.
Τι δες τι αντινάκι μου. Ο μοροπακίδερμος απεμέθησε και ανοίγει φράνων μεταφυλίων.
Πρένε επί των ηματίων σου.
Αλλά μην τον κεράφουν οι οποία.
Είναι
με
κατασκοπεύει
έξω
τα
στοιχεία του πατρόας
Είναι
εξάγης.
να μάθει ποιον συναντώ. Φοβούμαι καθίζει πλησίον τούτου. Μήτε μας μια αναγνωρίση.
Ήμαρτον, κατανόηση είναι το εκλιπαρώσαι. Μη πόρα αποστήλεις με.
Ωφελήσεις τα
Ήπετρος
μάνα.
επικίνδυνος εστί. Συμμορία αρπακτική ληστών ταύτην λιμένους.
Εργάζονται λοιπόν
Απάντσους ημέ και
παράσιτον.
οστηρίων
Ούτε
πωλήσεις.
εργασία, ούτε τροφή.
Να εμάιο θώτα αλλάξω. Όχι γερμά ματιό. Γέρματα ετοιμάσω.
Ψεύτες αναφατώ. Στα αέραν λαλό. Πόλεμος γίνεται. Медали. Σήκω. Αγγέλε καταλήγους.
You are the eagle bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Xanthi has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the eagle bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
I know this story well, of course, but my preferred version may not be what your children expect.
Do not fear. If you need a reminder, there are many relics related to Perseus in the hall adjacent to the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas.
Good to know. Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story. Let us sing with the voice of the gods about the exploits of brave Perseus and the noble Pegasus. Acrisius, the king of Argos, was not a good man. He had one child, a daughter, Danae. Bitter that he had no son, he went to the oracle of Delphi and heard a prophecy that chilled him.
Ooh, what was it?
The oracle said Acrisius would be killed by his grandson. But Danae was unmarried and childless at the time. To protect himself, he locked Danae in a bronze room, open only to the sky.
Ooh!
However, mighty Zeus saw the girl and fell in love with her. He transformed into a golden shower and seduced her. Danae gave birth to a son, Perseus.
I knew it.
King Acrisius couldn't kill the boy for fear of angering Zeus. So, he put his daughter and grandson in a wooden crate and tossed them into the wild sea to be drowned.
How horrid! Poor Perseus.
Perseus and his mother Danae were rescued on the island of Seriphos, and Perseus grew up under the care of a kindly fisherman, Victis.
Lucky them. Did the gods help?
Maybe. Perseus learned to swim and ride and fight, and how to be good and just, even though his father was only a fisherman.
I can do all those things too.
Yeah, good for you.
Except swim.
Or be just.
Hush. Now, Victis' brother was ruler of the island, but he was not a good man.
He's scum.
When Perseus grows up, he travels to Iope and falls in love at first sight with the beautiful princess Andromeda. However, Andromeda's mother boasts that her daughter is more beautiful than the goddess Thetis, offending her.
Never say you are better than the gods.
Thetis proclaims that Andromeda must be sacrificed to the gods, or else the whole city of Iope will be destroyed.
I don't think that's right. Wasn't Andromeda an Ethiopian princess?
Hush! Perseus asks his grandmother, Thala, how to save his love. She turns into a manta ray and says, to save Andromeda, he must bring back curly hair of gold, fit for the king of the mountains, who yet owns less than the humblest Elot.
I don't know that riddle.
It's too hard.
It was hard for Perseus too, but eventually he figured it out.
How?
He just did is all. Perseus figured out what he needed. The golden fleece of the winged ram, said to be guarded by a monster who could turn any to stone. Luckily, Perseus was blessed by the gods, and he was guided by Athena's golden-geared owl to the monster's lair.
Athena's golden owl? That's dumb.
Sounds cute. I want one.
And armed with the vorpal sword from the mighty Olethros, he faced the snake-necked, large-headed, shaggy-maned, stony-gazed Katovlepas!
No!
Huh?
Perseus avoided the Katovlepas' killing gaze and snicked the sword, lopping off the creature's head.
Ew!
He grabbed the golden fleece and wrapped the Katovlepas' head in it. Then he flew back home astride winged Pegasus to save Andromeda, who was about to be eaten by the Kraken. He used the deadly head to turn the Kraken to stone.
Wait, the what? What's a kraken?
Like a giant squid?
Don't you mean the sea monster Ketos?
Pretty sure Homer said, release the Kraken, not release the Ketos.
You just made that up.
That was not all. Hades appears with a pack of giant scorpions called Scorpiox and kills Andromeda and tries to kill Perseus.
Huh?
But Perseus throws his sword of Zeus at Hades, forcing him back into the underworld.
Wait. It's supposed to be Hermes' sickle, and Andromeda doesn't die.
You're telling it wrong!
In the end, Perseus wins. Zeus offers to make him a god, but Perseus refuses. So instead, Zeus brings Andromeda back to life, because she was only mostly dead.
Wow, that was so wrong and so boring.
You are a sticky storyteller, and that story was poop!
I am sorry for your audience, Eagle Bearer. Though from what I heard, it did sound like you deviated somewhat from the traditional tale.
Apologies.
Do you have some more stories for us, Eagle Bear? Maybe about a chariot team called the Champion Ducks? Or a giant wooden rabbit used to sack Troy? I don't believe any of your tales. Do you have some more? Eagle Bear? Maybe about a chariot team called the Champion Ducks? Or a giant wooden rabbit used to sack Troy? I don't believe any of your tales.
Ανυπόφορον εστίν οράν. Ποιος ο υπέτειος?
γίνεται. Τι έστι τούτο?
Τι λαμβάνει η χώρα,